host, Greg. Welcome. Now, I know over the weekend, I told you there was going to be a special edition, that we were going to go live. For some reason, I got to have Wi-Fi to go live. And because I was at the zoo, we were at the St. Louis Zoo, and I was going to do a live video the day from there. And my wife told me to just record it, because I was doing it while we were riding the train. And I recorded it, and it was stupid, because there was nothing to see. That was the only bad part about the St. Louis Zoo. You ride the train. It was a nice ride, but you were stopping like, you were going a little ways and stopping. Then going a little ways and stopping. All the train was for, the train wasn't to see the park. The train was to get you from one point to another. I think we saw one of the big cats. I don't remember which one it was. And we saw an elephant. That's all we saw from the train. I think that was all we saw. I think it was. Yeah, I think that was all we saw from the train. I could be wrong, and I know if my wife watches this and my brother-in-law watches it, that they'll know. But today is Memorial Day. It's first thing in the morning. I haven't gone to bed yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to do this video first, get it put on for y'all. But I want to make sure to take this day, or take this time, and remember today those who gave their lives for the freedoms that we have today. You can go to the zoo anytime you want. I mean, as long as they're open, But you have the freedom to do that. I have the freedom to get on here and say what I want about the zoo. Okay? Which, I can tell you, it was fabulous. It was great. The train was good to get you from one point to another, but you had to wait in line forever to get there. By the time you got done waiting in line, you could have walked to where you were going. But it was fun. But there are many men and women out there who have gave their lives so that we can not only be free, but remain free. And I know, we can get into all this thing. Well, I know the government's trying to take all our freedoms away. I'm not going to get into that today. I'm trying to stay away from that as much as possible. But sometimes it irritates me. I just got to say something. But this is the Memorial Day edition. And I those men and women who have given their lives to keep us free. What is it? The song Toby Keith says, so we can sleep in peace at night, something like that. They're out there putting their lives on the line so we can sleep in peace at night. And the other thing I want to bring up on this video is the flag. The NFL has said that their players, if they're on the field, have to stand for the national anthem. Probably what's going to happen is the players are going to leave the field. I've been willing to bet money on that. The players are going to say, well, we only have to stand if we're on the field, so we'll just leave the field and come back after the national anthem's over. Which, to me, is just as disrespectful. If your team is coming out onto the field and you stay behind because you don't want to stand for the national anthem, that's just as disrespectful as anything else. I think the NFL is taking a step in the right direction by, telling them, hey, you got to stand for the national anthem if you're on the field. But I think they need to take a step further. Look, your team, you have to be on the field. All right? There's no staying in the locker room and hiding in the locker room until the national anthem's over. You are required to be on the field. What bugs me the most about it is these guys are getting paid. I mean, these guys make in one game what it takes me a whole year to make. They get that for one game. For for one Sunday afternoon to work 4, 5, or 6 hours, and they do it for what? 6, 7, 8 years? And they retire and live comfortably? I've been working since I was 11 years old. And I'll probably have to work till noon the day of my funeral. And I will stand up for the flag. The national anthem is playing, I'll stand up. I got to admit, there's been a couple times when I had my hat on, I get so used to wearing it, that I don't even realize it's there. And then it goes through the national anthem, and I forgot to take off my hat. That can happen. Okay? I think it's happened to me once or twice. But these guys are in a country where they can make that kind of money, do that kind of thing, and be free to do so. Yet, they can't stand up and show respect for the flag of the country that's made them who they are. It's terrible. But the flag, always standing up for the flag. I remember whenever we'd sing the national anthem, I get to the end, and the home of the brave. We'll be right back with more Tiger baseball in just a moment. Because that's the way it always was to me. I always learned the national anthem. And of course, you know, back in 1984 when the Tigers won the World Series, a lot of their games were on TV. So I got to watch them. And it was always the same thing. George Kell and Al Kaline. Okay? We'll be right back. I think it was George Kell. George Kell most of the time. I think Al Kaline did it once or twice. But it was. We'll be right back with more Tiger baseball in just a moment. As soon as they sang the national anthem, they went to commercial. So, hey, we'll be right back with more Tiger baseball in just a moment. It was just the end of the song, right? Stand up in respect for that flag. And as you're going through your day-to-day, remember those people that put their lives on the line so you can live free. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Remember, like, comment, share this video wherever. Let them know Greg the Crazy Trucker is out here. He's creating a havoc. He is entertaining, informative, and educational, and sometimes goofy. Until next time, this is your host of the video of the day, Greg. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. I was asked a question this last weekend. I wasn't asked a question. I was asked a question. I don't want to be asked because then I might lose my head. I was asked a question. Why do I call it the video of the day when I don't do it every day? Because it is the video of the day, whatever day that happens to be. Little explanation for you as to why I call it the video. Now, years ago, I used to do them every day. Matter of fact, I had a different YouTube page, and I got a whole bunch of old ones on there. I don't even remember what it is. I don't even know if I can find it. Doesn't matter. But I started it years ago, and I used to do them every day. Every afternoon, I'd sit down in front of my computer and I'd record the video. So that's why it's called the video of the day. Because it is the video of whatever day I'm doing the video. Okay? So, as I was saying, until next time, this is your host of the video of the day, Greg the Crazy Trucker, saying, see ya!